friends, welcome to my channel, The Wheel of Dharma. So today we will learn about Kal and Mahakal and how they affect this universe, because these are the two names which are related to the welfare and harm of the universe. Kal or Kala, Sanskrit, Kal Tamil, Kalam, is a word used in Sanskrit to mean time. The Tamil word Kalam refers to duration, an interval in time. It is also the name of a deity, in which sense it is not always distinguishable from Kala, meaning black. It is often used as one of the various names or forms of Yama. Kala is also referred to the concept of space-time. In the yogic system, the concept of space-time was referred to as one word rather than two separate concepts of space, darkness, and time. In the epics and the Puranas, Kala appears as an impersonal deity within the Mahabharata, the Ramayana, and the Bhagavata Purana. In the Mahabharata, Krishna, one of the main characters, reveals his identity as time personified. He states to Arjuna that both sides on the battlefield of the Kurukshetra war have already been annihilated. At the end of the epic, the entire Yadu dynasty, Krishna's family, is similarly annihilated. The story ends with Yudhishthira, the last of the Pandava brothers, entering heaven in his human form, thereby closing the link. Kala appears in the Uttara Kanda of the Ramayana as the messenger of death, Yama. At the end of the story, time, in the form of inevitability or necessity, informs Rama that his reign on earth is now over. By a trick or dilemma, he forces the death of Lakshmana, and informs Rama that he must return to the realm of the gods. Lakshmana willingly passes away with Rama's blessing, and Rama returns to heaven. Time appears in the Bhagavata Purana as the force that is responsible for the imperceptible and inevitable change in the entire creation. According to the Purana, all created things are illusory, and thereby subject to creation and annihilation. This imperceptible and inconceivable impermanence is said to be due to the march of time. Similarly, time is considered to be the unmanifest aspect of God that remains after the destruction of the entire world at the end of a lifespan of Brahma. In the Bhagavad Gita, at Bhagavad Gita 11.32, Krishna takes on the form of Kala, the destroyer, announcing to Arjuna that all the warriors on both sides will be killed, apart from the Pandavas. Kalo lokakshayakrit pravridho lokan samahartum ih pravritah. This verse means, time, Kala, I am, the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. After the time of the creation is over, only time will remain. The Kalachakra, Sanskrit, Kalchakra, is a term used in Vajrayana Buddhism that means wheel of time or time cycles. Kalachakra is one of many tantric teachings and esoteric practices in Tibetan Buddhism. It is believed that the Kalachakra was taught by the Buddha himself. Mahakala, Sanskrit, Mahakal. Mahakala also appears as a protector deity known as a Dharmapal in Vajrayana Buddhism. In Sikhism, Mahakala is referred to as Kal, who is the governor of Maya. Etymology: Mahakala is a Sanskrit Bahuvrihi of Maha, Mahat, great, and Kala, Kal, time, death, which means beyond time or death. The Tibetan name, Nagpo Chenpo, Tibetan, Nagpo Chenpo, means great black one. Both Mahakala and Kali, Mahakali represent the ultimate destructive power of Brahman, and they are not bounded by any rules or regulations. They have the power to dissolve even time and space into themselves and exist as void at the dissolution of the universe. They are responsible for the dissolution of the universe at the end of Kalp. They are also responsible for annihilating great evils and great demons when other gods, devas and even Trimurtis fail to do so. Mahakala and Kali annihilates men, women, children, animals, the world and the entire universe without mercy because they are Kala or time in the personified form, and time is not bound by anything and time does not show mercy, nor does it wait for anything or anyone. Mahakala is typically black in color. Just as all colors are absorbed and dissolved into black, all names and forms are said to melt into those of Mahakala, symbolizing his all-embracing, comprehensive nature. Black can also represent the total absence of color, and again in this case it signifies the nature of Mahakala as ultimate or absolute reality. This principle is known in Sanskrit as Nirguna, beyond all quality and form, and it is typified by both interpretations. Mahakala in Hinduism. According to Hinduism, Mahakala refers to the ultimate form of Shiva, as he is the destroyer of all elements. There is nothing beyond him, no element, no dimensions, not even time. That is why he is Maha, greater, Kal, time. Kal is also the time of death, so it can also be referenced as the bringer of the greatest death, death of all that is. In Hinduism, Mahakala is the name of Paramashiva or the ultimate form of Godhead. Mahakal means someone who is above the time, or we can say, the Lord of Time. You must be knowing that Shiva is addressed as Ajanma, the unborn, and Avinashi, the immortal. This can be true only for the person who is beyond time. Someone who existed before the time and will remain after the time, and he is Mahakal.